All right, let's talk about a day that felt like the future just arrived. Imagine it. It's April 25th, 2026. You wake up, grab your coffee, check the news, and bam, on this one single day, it feels like the whole tech world just got a massive upgrade. And I'm not talking about just one new gadget. We're talking about a whole wave of breakthroughs that all seem to be telling one big story.
And that really is the perfect way to put it. I mean, on this day, OpenAI dropped a brand new model, Starlink made this huge leap in connecting the entire globe, and we had AI-powered robots literally being deployed to fight fires. That's 6 major announcements, any one of which would have dominated the news for a week, all hitting at the same time.
So what's the common thread here, right? What connects some super smart AI in the cloud to a robot walking into a burning building? The big story, the real takeaway, is that artificial intelligence is breaking out of our screens. It's moving from being this purely digital thing to becoming an active player in our physical world.
So let's start where AI is most familiar to all of us, on our computers. For years, we've thought of AI as, a tool that we tell what to do. But the first big announcement of the day, well, it signals this fundamental shift, a change where AI becomes less of a tool and way more of an autonomous coworker.
Say hello to GPT-5.5. And the craziest thing is how fast it showed up just 48 days after the last big version, 5.4. That kind of speed is it's almost unheard of, even for a company like OpenAI. And this isn't some small tweak, it is a massive leap forward in what AI can actually do.
The key word that really separates this new model from everything that came before is agentic. So what does that actually mean? Well, it means you don't just ask it a question anymore. You give it a project. It can take that goal, figure out all the steps, use digital tools like a web browser or a code editor, and just work on its own until the job's done. You're not holding its hand anymore.
And the difference here is just night and day. GPT 5.5 has full-on agentic powers. It can write entire software projects from scratch, and it's running on the best AI hardware out there. But check out the economics of it. It's 50 times more energy efficient, and the price for developers to use it has dropped big time. This means all that power is suddenly way more accessible.
Okay, so having a powerful AI agent is one thing. But what happens when that intelligence isn't in some app you have to open, but it's just baked right into the main tool we all use to live our digital lives?
And that's exactly what Google announced on the very same day. I mean, for 3.5 billion people, Chrome is their window to the internet. And what Google did was build AI directly into that window, turning it from just a passive browser into an active assistant.
So what this looks like in real life are these new Chrome skills, basically a bunch of on-demand superpowers. You can summarize any web page instantly, get help writing an email, or even ask it to research a topic across a bunch of open tabs and just give you the highlights. And here's the really important part. It all runs locally on your own device, so it's private.
Okay, so we've got AI acting like an autonomous coworker right on our computers, but that is only half of the story of this incredible day. Now, we're going to pivot from the digital world to the physical one, where AI is starting to interact with and, actually change our tangible, real-world reality.
This is just a perfect example. On April 24th, Hyundai delivered this unmanned firefighting robot to South Korea's National Fire Agency. Its mission is super simple, but also incredibly profound. Go into places that are just too deadly for people. Think collapsing buildings, toxic fumes, insane heat, and fight the fire.
The key thing to see here is how the roles are changing. The human firefighter isn't being replaced, they're becoming an operator. The robot takes on 100% of the physical risk, while the human expert gets to direct the whole operation from a safe distance. It's this new model of human-robot teamwork, and it's designed to save lives.
And the potential for this is just staggering. People are already researching robot swarms, basically groups of AI firefighters that all work together to tackle huge disasters. And in tests, these swarms have shown a success rate of over 99% at putting out multiple fires at once. Just amazing.
But this move into the physical world isn't just for dangerous industrial jobs. The same exact trend of AI entering our physical space is also happening on a much more personal level, right inside our homes. Our everyday objects are getting a whole lot smarter.
Just take the refrigerator. For years, the smart fridge was kind of a joke, right? But if you look at the timeline, it's been this steady evolution. And on this day, GE Profile announced a fridge that finally actually delivers on that promise. It uses cameras and weight sensors to know what food you have and AI to automatically build a shopping list when you're low on milk. It can even read expiration dates.
And you know what? Even our fun is getting more physical. A new gaming controller, the GameSeer Swift Drive, was also announced. It uses the same kind of tech that pro racing simulators use to make a regular game feel just like a real steering wheel, blurring that line even more between a digital game and a physical feeling.
So, okay, we've got smart software and we've got smart hardware. But for all of this stuff to work together, from a robot on a mountain to a fridge in your kitchen, you need one more critical piece: a truly global, always-on connection. And that's the final piece of the puzzle from this crazy day.
Now, let's talk about Starlink. By April 2026, SpaceX is operating over 10,000 active satellites. And get this, that is 65% of all active satellites in orbit. From everyone. They've basically built the planet's internet backbone, but in the sky. It's kind of mind-blowing when you see it laid out like that.
On this day, SpaceX finished its 40th launch of the year, adding even more satellites to its new direct-to-cell network. This is the service that connects right to a normal cell phone, no special equipment needed. They're pushing hard to roll out 4G coverage everywhere, with a plan for a way more powerful 5G network coming in 2027.
And this leads to a massive paradigm shift. The whole point of this network is to completely get rid of dead zones. So whether you're in the middle of the ocean, a remote desert, or deep in the mountains, your regular phone will just work. We are, in effect, building the nervous system for a globally connected, intelligent planet.
So let's put it all together. A way more powerful AI agent, robots going into dangerous places, smart devices running our homes, and a global network tying it all together. What does all of this mean when you look at it as one big story?
The single biggest takeaway from all of these announcements is this: AI is no longer just stuck in data centers and on our computer screens. It is actively moving out into the physical world. It's becoming a tool we use not just to process information, but to actually shape our physical reality.
We've seen it grow into a digital coworker that helps us do our jobs. We've seen it come into our homes to manage our kitchens and make our games more real. And we've seen it deployed to save human lives in the most dangerous spots on Earth. All of it connected by this seamless global network. It's not just a new piece of tech, it's becoming a whole new layer of reality.
This one day in 2026 really pulled the curtain back on a future that's getting here a lot faster than maybe any of us expected. And it really leaves us with one huge question to think about. As this blend between our digital and physical lives becomes totally seamless, what does that mean for us? And what in the world comes next?